Welcome to the Raw Doggers Sportscast Live. I am Sean Watson. With me, as always, is Ryan Kessler.
What's up?
What is up, dog?
Just living the dream on a Saturday.
A lot of precipitation here in North Central Ohio.
Yep, got flooded last night.
Perfect. Us as well. Well, not inside the house, but
Yeah, well, we got flooded from the last monsoon we had, and it just dried up. So now I got to pull up the carpet and dry it out and get ready for the oncoming monsoon that's supposed to happen tonight. So
yeah, what are we supposed to get tonight? I saw where the Indians game already got delayed today. Game 2.
I don't know what we're supposed to get. I hope it wasn't what it was last night, because I got a pump. It was pumping all night. It pumped for like 10 hours. If I didn't have that thing running, I'd be underwater right now.
Right. Well,
I don't know how much. I can't remember how much gallons per minute, but the thing was pumping out some water.
Guess who's not underwater?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. My man, Captain Kirk, just signed a new deal with the Las Vegas Raiders. 5 years, $172 million. Of course, the first year, this 2026 year, is going to be fully guaranteed at $20 million. And the Falcons are eating
money.
The Falcons are eating $8.7 million from their guarantee. So the Raiders are going to pay the 11.3 the rest of it.
And there's no, is there income tax in Nevada?
There's no state tax.
No state. Oh, that's what I mean. No state income tax.
There's no state income tax.
So hell yeah, brother.
So why wouldn't you want to go and play there?
Right.
Can I ask you a question? With the way Kirk is that go against? I mean, this is Easter weekend. Does that kind of go against his religious tendencies? Does he feel bad for not having to pay state taxes?
I don't think that's the problem. Maybe playing inside of a casino.
Oh, Kirk Cousins. He's not seeing the inside of a casino, right?
Probably not.
Can you imagine him? I mean, the Raiders are still drafting Mendoza, right?
Yeah, I don't see how that changes that.
And when I saw the news, I'm like, because we've already thrown out there earlier that he looks like Latino Kirk Cousins.
Dude, it's spitting image. Just a little more athletic.
I said that Kirk is probably going there to get a paternity test and nothing else. Can you imagine those two when they meet each other for the first time?
The absolute cringe.
The biggest cringe of all cringe. You remember Kirk Cousins on that flight? I think that's when he played for Minnesota and he had like the chain on.
Yeah, the Kirk Cousins chain. I think they're going to have to like both wear one for the entirety of off-season workouts.
Right. So in his career, Adam Schefter put this out too. I have the information right here. So, including the $10 million due next year, Kirk Cousins will be paid $341 million in change in NFL salary earnings. Of that, an all-time NFL high $339 million was fully guaranteed, meaning that 99% of Cousins' career NFL earnings will have been fully guaranteed.
He is like more GDP than most third world countries.
I mean, this guy.
What was he got? Like 2 playoff wins?
One.
I
looked that up.
Yeah, because that was just in Washington, wasn't it?
Was that in Washington? I thought he won Didn't he won? No, it was. Wasn't that the Minnesota game?
What was the you like that moment? Was that them getting a playoff spot that year?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I think in Minnesota he did one. I thought he won one in Washington.
Wasn't that the throw to Stephon Diggs?
That was Case Keenum.
Oh, that was Case Keenum. You're right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking it was that. Or was it the one where the pass interference against the Saints? Was that a playoff game? The non-pass interference call?
Wasn't that the Rams?
Yeah, you're right. For some reason, you're right. Never
That's
mind.
why there's two of us here.
Yeah. Well, so that just goes to show you, though, one playoff win, and I can't even tell you what it is.
Hey, if you can rack up stats, I mean, how long did it take for Tampa to move on from crab legs? So if you're fucking launching it, I mean, great regular season quarterback. You can't really put it all on him on the playoff stuff, but yeah.
No, that's true.
But if you can do that in regular season, and as consistently as he's done it, you're going to stay in the league.
I mean, Kirk Cousins is going to start off, right? Kind of like he did with Atlanta and Michael Penix.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't get the old rookie there some time to sit and watch.
Is there any way that Mendoza sits his entire first year behind Kirk?
I mean, it kind of depends to be on what they look at that team. They've spent a lot of money, so I mean, if they're competitive, why not let the kids sit?
Right. I agree with that. I mean, I still feel like we need to see that renaissance again, where you go ahead and you let your rookie sit.
And honestly, back in the day, it made a little more sense to make him play when they were, Brady Quinn signed him $50 million or something like that after the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Now those deals really aren't that expensive, even the top draft picks. So it's like, you're not paying a rookie quarterback $20 million to sit on the bench. You're paying him 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, depending on whatever year it is in that deal. Yeah, to me, if you have the right situation in place, let the kids sit. But once you get to week 12 or 13 or something like that, and you ain't got nothing left to play for, I don't see a problem sending them out there and letting them get some reps. But I think that renaissance is probably coming back, I would assume, because how the churn and burn rate for these quarterbacks has really been, I mean, since 2018 was really the last really good quarterback class. Right. And even all those guys, I mean, they've had their ups and downs.
Right.
Outside of Lamar and Josh Allen, really.
And Baker.
Had his ups and downs. Well, I mean, he didn't have, a starting role for a couple of years.
Right. Well, I think that, I definitely can see who has been consistently doing this. Who's the team that who consistently has been letting their quarterback sit, like their first round pick quarterback sit?
Green Bay.
Exactly. Thank you. Can the whole league learn something from Green Bay and what they've been doing?
Yeah. But, they're also always in the good spot of having a Hall of Famer that's at the end of his career, to where, that timetable really, there's no real big threat to pushing that guy on the field.
Yeah, but nobody.
Even there at the end with Brett Favre, I mean, he was kind of tailing off, and then he came back up. The A-Rod being there that last year or whatever, Brett really played pretty well.
Yeah, but nobody thought Aaron Rodgers was going to be a guaranteed Hall of Famer. He would just sit behind Favre.
No, but I mean, you got a Hall of Famer starting for you.
Oh, I see.
You don't really have that pressure of getting the next guy out there on the field.
Right. And then
so you kind of have to have somebody established for that to be a more common thing, because, if they go out there and they're 0-4, everyone's going to be wanting to see him go out there and play. But if they're 1-3, 2-2, and they're competitive and the offense looks pretty good, you're not going to hear a lot of that talk coming out of the market. I wouldn't think.
Okay. That's
right.
Fair.
I mean,
yeah, that's fair. Should we have sat Baker behind Tyrod?
No, I
Number
don't
one
think so.
pick?
No, I mean, because then every situation's different. Tyrod in those first, like, what was it, 2.5 games?
Right.
I mean, there you could see that there's limitations. But, Tyrod, that's what I'm saying. You have Tyrod Taylor starting there. That is your, like, true bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And, once Baker went out there, and sometimes you get a spark out of those guys, and he just kind of took the reins from there. But if you have even, Kirk Cousins or at some point Jared Goff or, guys like that, they can fend off, I think, guys, as long as the team's competitive. But, we really didn't have, we were thirsting for a win at that point.
Exactly.
So it's like, put the talent on the field.
Well, the Raiders are kind of in the same position.
Yeah, but I mean, they weren't 1-31.
That's true. That's true. Where does this move the needle for you as far as the AFC West and the Raiders not finishing last in that division? That's a tough division.
Yeah. We still got to see KC come back. I think we both have pretty good confidence that they'll be probably fighting for that division title again. But, they're still old, and they've made some moves, but they're kind of in that transition period of the dynasty of the early 2020s to now. So, this might be a year where they do struggle a little bit. If I'm sure Pat will come back for week 1. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Well,
Yeah, I don't see them overtaking the Chargers, KC, and Denver. I mean, Denver's kind of they're in their window.
They're absolutely in their window. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I think the Raiders. I mean, I would like to say that the Raiders have a possibility, and I don't know. Listen, I don't know this. I'm only speculating.
I could see them, like
the
that third spot. Yeah, that third spot in the division, and that could be a wild card spot.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I also could see a world possibly where most of the playoff teams come out of that division.
mm-hmm.
There might be one for the NFC North, one for the AFC South, or I'm sorry, AFC North, AFC South. Then you have the AFC West, and they eat up all the wild cards.
Yeah, because AFC East, you got the Patriots and
you got the Bills though too.
Yeah, and the Bills. So you got 2 there. Yeah.
I mean, the Dolphins and the Jets. I mean, I'm definitely going to throw some shekels down on where the Jets, like, their over/under win total when that finally comes out. I'm definitely getting down on that. I don't know how you feel about that. We could cow on that together.
We'll have I mean, what do you think it's going to be? 4.5?
If it's 5.5, for some reason,
if it's 5.5, we'll take the under.
Yeah, for some reason, if it's like 5.5, I'm going under.
Right.
I'm going out under, and I'm probably putting my wife's car on it.
Do you think ours is going to be 5.5? I think that it might go 6.5.
Yeah. I have a feeling. I don't know.
Because we do have the easiest schedule.
Yeah, I think
easiest schedule.
Yeah, I think our line's going to be right around 6.5. I mean, I think we're.
I wouldn't mind taking the over on that.
In the division off the get. I mean, that's not going to surprise me.
No.
I mean,
no,
a better bet, Brian, maybe to go ahead and bet where the Browns, if they don't finish last, if you get some plus money on that might be the one. That might be the one to take.
We say it every year, but dude, Pittsburgh, it can't keep going. And is A-Rod coming back yet?
I don't even know. I haven't even heard that he's coming back at all.
And it's hard to really bet against them.
It is
that nine win mark, but it's like, especially if he doesn't come back. And if he doesn't come back, are they actually going to draft Ty Simpson in the first round? Is he going to be there for them? Or are we going to see Howard start for them.
Well, and we're seeing things. We talked about this. So we're seeing things that the Rooney family in Pittsburgh hasn't done. Number one, hiring this older coach and Mike McCarthy, and then probably be bringing that guy in so that you can try to go ahead and keep A-Rod, right?
Yeah, I would assume. With
what
McCarthy,
if that backfires?
Well, then it's got to be a tank year.
Yeah, but I think that at that point, Mike McCarthy has to go to management and say, "Listen, we need to go and get a quarterback." Although I've heard that he was high on Will Howard.
Yeah, but I would think that they'd have to, if Ty Simpson's there at 26 or wherever they're at, 25. Like unless we get him, that I know you have that down in the notes, but I just don't see how they don't go quarterback as high as they can this year. Unless they think they're going to be losing some games. Oh, there you are.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I lost. You froze up for a second.
Yeah, you froze up on me.
Okay.
Where was I? Oh, yeah, I don't see how they're not trying to get Ty Simpson basically at all costs, even if A-Rod's back. Because they want to win every year. And there's a lot of quarterbacks in next year's draft, but I don't see them doing the tank. But if A-Rod doesn't come back, that's going to hurt him.
Well, let's just jump right into Ty Simpson. So down on the rundown a little bit, though, we can have this discussion now. So when I sent you the video of 92.3 The Fan and Ken Carman video with talking, and you need to watch Ken Carman's face. And I immediately, now Mary Kay Cabot, they're interviewing her and basically talking to her about, he says to her, what are you going to do at 6? Go ahead, play this.
Okay. Your video is lagging behind a little bit too.
Okay.
I don't know if that's me or you.
Okay, I don't either.
Oh, hold on.
Who would you want if you absolutely had to make a pick at number 6? Who would you want, Mary Kay?
Well, I'm just going to follow through with what I told a few people at these meetings, and you guys are going to think I'm probably crazy. But I've watched film now, and I've thought through it, and I think I would actually take a chance on Ty Simpson at number 6. I think I would do that because I've seen enough over the years where if you're not 100% sure about a player at another position, then why not take a chance on a quarterback? I said that in 22 about Malik Willis. Take a chance on Malik Willis and see what you can develop him into. And that's how I feel about the quarterbacks in round 1, because they don't cost all that much money. And if you happen to hit on one, then you can have a quarterback on a rookie contract that might turn into something for you. So I like to take that swing at the plate at a quarterback in the first round if it's there. Now, it's a tough call. It is definitely a tough call on him because there are plenty of question marks. But there are plenty of question marks about a lot of other guys that you might take there too. So I know I'll probably get a lot of blowback or pushback on that, but I don't care about that. I've said that about other quarterbacks over the years that I think they should have taken, and sometimes it turns out that it would not have been the worst decision in the world.
At number 6.
And wait a minute.
Mary Kay, Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure what he's going to be. But if you like him well enough to take him at 24, then you probably would have to grab him at number 6 because there's a good chance he's not going to make it to 24. So if you think he's a guy that you can bring in and develop and see what he turns into, and I guess everybody would say, well, that would mean the end of Shedeur. I don't think that necessarily does mean the end of Shedeur. I don't think that. I know people would disagree with me on that, but I think that Ty is going to need some time because he has only started 15 games. But I like a lot of what I've seen in those 15 games from a decision-making standpoint, from an arm standpoint, from an agility standpoint. So I probably would take him there. Who would you take?
Not Ty Simpson.
I'll give you.
So,
I'll give you a phrase here. Mary Kay. Stay in the kitchen.
we're going to get blowback on that.
What are you talking about?
That's my
No.
yeah,
If you could take him at 24, it doesn't mean you would take him at 6.
it absolutely 100% does not. Okay. No, I don't know what happened with
I'm open to taking him at 24. Wouldn't piss me off. It would not
Really?
piss me off. Yeah. Well, like we've had this discussion.
we have.
That's not what my plan would be.
No.
But I could understand it. If you like the kid, you got an extra first round pick. You know what we got in the quarterback room.
Mm-hmm.
If the coach likes him and that's going to be his guy, okay, whatever. But at 6, this team needs a lot more than Ty Simpson right now.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you're going to try to move up at 6. Listen, we need playmakers.
Yeah.
We
Who the
need
fuck's he going to throw it to? Right.
Well,
Who
what
the
are we
fuck's he gonna
talking
throw
about,
it to?
Mary Kay? And it just kills me because here's my thing with Mary Kay. It was just a few weeks ago that she was just standoffish about saying anything when it came to the draft. And then all of a sudden, just a couple days ago, she comes across with this shit on 92.3 The Fan.
Well, and that makes me worry. It does make me worry.
Does it make you worry because she is like a kind of an insider?
Yeah, she definitely talks to the right people.
Yeah, she does.
And when the whole thing about Malik Willis, I what's he really done? Yeah, he's a hot guy in the free agency cycle this time around, but no, cool your brakes on that one, Mary Kay.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because if you would have told me, Mary Kay, we should have went ahead and got Malik Willis in 22 out of Liberty, and then he became the hot commodity this year, and it's only because the free agent pool was so shallow.
He got cut from the team he was drafted on.
Yeah.
You think that wouldn't have been the same here? No, he might not. Well, yeah, he would have played. He definitely would have played.
I mean, you're paying $30 million. He's going to play.
No, I mean, if he was drafted here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have had to see the field. Yeah, not at 6. Not at 6. This is not the time to be doing that. Do not be reaching for a quarterback. And especially, like, if he does get through the first round and they pick him up in the second round, all for that.
Okay, that's kind of where I am. I don't even pick 24. There's no way. I'm not even going for 24.
Right.
That's granted that there's.
I could understand at 24.
Get
your playmaker at 6, and if you like because what they've done at the offensive line, they have the bodies, they have the guys that have done it in the league. You get a playmaker, you think you're quarterback, and you can get some playmakers in the second, third round. Okay, but not at 6. You need your alpha at 6.
But she just talked about it. She even admitted that he's probably a developmental quarterback. We already have that. We had that now.
Right.
Why do we want another one in that locker room? Dylan Gabriel's out there in Hawaii. He's not even putting the time into Berea. Shador Sanders is.
Right.
Monken said he's over at Berea and he's putting it in. He's putting in the work. Dylan Gabriel's not even in the building.
Right. And that's where, we've had this discussion plenty of times. I think you need to build around the quarterback position. You need to give Shador the fair shot to go out there and play.
100%.
You got a quarterback-rich draft next year.
100%.
If that's when you need to do it, or you need to make a move in free agency, you're going to have money coming off the books. Or if Shador doesn't do it this year and Deshaun goes out there and lights it up, then you have a conundrum on your hand. Well, that's a good conundrum to have.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mary Kay, I don't get it. Now that you kind of talked me into it, I am a little bit worried now too. Because what does she know? Obviously she's throwing something out there because she's heard something, right?
Right.
But I mean, if you're going with Simpson at 6, I might just dismiss the whole Browns organization. I don't know. I might move. I might move away from Ohio. I don't know. I can't take it.
Just yeah. It wouldn't be as atrocious as drafting Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, but it would piss me the fuck off.
Actually, you know what? I think it's worse. I mean,
at least he has the subsequent physical attributes to be a quarterback in the National Football League.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Like I honestly, drafting Dylan Gabriel before the 6th round to me was absolute tomfoolery.
Yeah. And remember last year's draft,
almost a war crime. Almost a war crime. Somebody should go down for that.
All right. I mean, the fact that, Carmen's face though, and he's like he's back over here, and you see him, he's like what are we doing? What are we talking about?
Like I said, get back in the kitchen. That's exactly what he was thinking.
I definitely don't think you can say that. Hey, you can say whatever you want. This is the Raw Dogger Sportscast. Whatever. So it does worry me. It does. I'm with you now. You've talked me into that. It does worry me because she is
she talks shit, but she doesn't talk bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff just doesn't come out of nowhere.
Really?
I've learned that from her. Yeah.
Okay.
Just from listening to every now and again I'll listen to that Cleveland.com sportscast podcast because they're the ones that are there in Berea.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they usually are pretty decent on the rumor mill there.
Right. Okay. Well, let's just stay on the Browns topic right now. So the other thing I wanted to bring up too was Jimmy Haslam out there trying to sell Deshaun Watson. Last year, Haslam stating he felt that Deshaun Watson was admittingly a swing and a miss. Now he's come out and stated that Deshaun Watson has a great chance. Fresh start, with an offensive-minded coach who has in the past been able to work with all kinds of different quarterbacks and make them successful. What are the Haslams doing? I mean, what's Jimmy Haslam doing here?
They're warming up the fan base to the inevitability that he steps on the field.
Are you over Deshaun Watson?
Well, he's still on the roster, so I mean, yeah, I don't think it's going to turn out well. But again, we're in this situation. You're going to have to play the cards you're dealt.
The last time we saw the guy, he's throwing balls in the
now. I'm definitely over him being right. Definitely over him being the week 1 starter. I really hope that's not what they're trying to sell.
Right.
But if he needs to go out there and play, he's going to go out there and play. And hey, I don't think he wants this to be the end of his career. So, I think if anybody has something to prove, hopefully he's been putting in the right kind of work.
Does Deshaun Watson want to be the new Kirk Cousins? You think he wants to get out of Cleveland and get more guaranteed money, or just? Because you and I saw it on Quincy's pod, right? And he was talking the All 22 film where he's just moving out of the pocket when he has 3 open receivers. Like everything was in his head. And I'm talking like pre-Achilles injury.
Well, I will say this. I think some time's passed now where hopefully you would think some of that stuff's cleared up. Sorry, I'm getting. It's raining in Ontario. I might have to get up and shut the garage door.
Okay.
Because we'll get flooded here. But I'm hoping some of that mental stuff that he was going through can be cleared up, and he's got a different head on his shoulders. But I'm not. I'm done with him being the week 1 starter. He's on the roster. We're paying him. Suit up. Be ready to fucking play.
Right.
That's where I'm at with.
Been here 50 games. He started 19 or played in 19.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I can dial it back a couple years ago. You and I were both on Deshaun Watson. and that's fine. And I'm willing to admit I was wrong about it. But I just, how is Shador not your starter? The guy's putting the work in Berea.
Right.
Did you see some of the video that, this is another thing, I should have brought this up. Did you see some of the video that Deshaun Watson and Jerry Jeudy decided to go ahead and put out there?
No.
Oh, we got to look that up. I'll look it up. But yeah, they're making their own, there's like cuts and stuff, and they're out there throwing it.
Was it on YouTube?
I can't remember where I saw it. But yeah, he's out there throwing it around with Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy not dropping one pass, of course.
Right.
Of course. And I'm all about Jerry Jeudy getting in the work as well.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the guy's an athlete. Just
Yeah.
stop being a piece of shit with your hands.
Sure. Yeah, there was a whole, I can't remember if it was on Reels or if I saw it
It's
on.
like an 8-minute video, but yeah.
Yeah. You did find it? It's on YouTube?
Yeah. I think it's somebody reacting to it. Someone reacting to it. I'm not going to play it.
No, that's fine. But if you just watch a little bit of that, I'm like, and it's just cuts. I mean, most of it's like you're not even seeing full throws. And mind you that there's nobody guarding anybody. There's nobody rushing Deshaun Watson. There's nobody guarding Jerry Jeudy. I mean, you and I can go out in the backyard. We can make some cuts, throw them around.
I don't know if I can anymore.
Okay. Well, we can do enough to go ahead and chop up a video and sync it together and make us look like, we're NFL athletes.
Right.
Maybe. All right. Okay. The other thing I kind of want to bring up this week is the NFL owners meeting concluded in Arizona this week. There's going to be some new rule changes. The biggest one I thought, as far as the rule changes go, was going to be a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The kickoff rule. So
I didn't really understand what the change was.
Well, the biggest change. Remember when you weren't allowed to do an onside kick until the fourth quarter?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Change that with this NFL.
I didn't know that was the rule.
Yes.
I thought you just had to announce you were doing it.
Well, you had to announce it, correct, but they took that away.
Right. So you don't have to announce?
You do not have to announce it. Yeah, you no longer have to announce it. I think that's
cool.
Yeah. Dumbass rule to begin with.
Yeah.
We both thought that. I'm like, why do you – that just takes away the sneak attack from –
Well, and it's already hard enough.
Yeah. The Rooney rule is staying. I think it's garbage.
Yeah.
I think the Rooney rule's always been garbage. You and I talked about that too. I think that the Rooney rule actually hinders potential coaches instead of helping them.
Well, and these owners are going to hire who they want to hire.
Right.
I don't understand. Like, dude, the NFL is like 80% black. Who gives a shit at this point?
Right.
You have plenty of black coaches. There's plenty of black coordinators. I think all the black head coaches that have gotten those jobs. I mean, Tomlin's been great. We've had good black head coaches. They're still going to get jobs with or without the Rooney rule.
Right. I mean, you still have this whole thing with Brian Flores, and how that whole thing went down. But the fact that you have to go ahead and interview whoever so many times to go ahead and get a job in the NFL as a head coach, to me, it's patronizing. If I was a minority, it's a patronizing rule to me.
Right.
Here's my.
I mean, you can make the argument that it helps these guys go through the process and all that stuff, but
that's fair.
That's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, and to me, it slows down a lot of things that could be getting done in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
Because like through the whole process of looking for our coach this year, that's one thing. Yeah, did we interview somebody for the Rooney Rule? It's like, who gives a shit?
Right.
Who's going to be the next head coach?
Well, it's going to be Shieldhouse, right?
Right.
And then it ended up being just to check a box. Basically, we're checking a box.
Right.
And then it ended up being
well, Shieldhouse, and it was he had coached here before. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
It was like the Chargers running back coach or something.
Yeah, but he was a head coach at one time. Trying
Right.
to remember the guy's name now. Sorry, it's not because he's black. Okay. He went through a lot of coaches, and
I remember too many coaches that have been here that I wish I didn't have to remember.
Anthony, right?
Yeah. Anthony. Damn. I was gonna say Lima, but that's
No, right.
yeah, that's the radio guy.
Schwartz?
No, his last name's Anthony, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Well, regardless of that,
Say it in the chat if you guys remember.
yeah, tell us.
But yeah, it's to me it's ridiculous. You know, I think all that stuff, we've gone through it. I mean, what's it really done? You still have whoever's going to be the coach, whoever's going to win that job is going to win that job.
100%. 100%.
I mean, look at Houston down there. He's done a hell of a job. Like a lot of these ex-players, if you're an ex-player, you're going to have DeMeco Ryans. You're going to have a little bit of especially a player like DeMeco. He was a really good player for
he was
quite a long time. So you're going to have that edge regardless.
Yeah, I mean, look at the tenure that Mike Tomlin had.
Right. Well, it's like, we had Hugh Jackson. He was the one guy we pretty much wanted to hire in that round of hirings.
Right.
It's like, didn't matter if he was black or white. He was the hot offensive coordinator.
Right. And it doesn't matter now, even after he went 1-31.
Right.
He was garbage.
Absolute trash.
But so is Freddie Kitchens. He wasn't black.
Right. Well, so was, Josh McDaniels, hell of a offense coordinator. Never been able to be a head coach.
Correct. The other big thing, and I don't know, you probably recall this, but the NFL has a lockout with the NFL referees. This is looming.
How is this even possible? Just pay the guys.
Yeah. So with how deep, I 100% agree with you, with how deep the pockets are of the NFL, get full-time refs. Yeah. But get full-time refs, guys.
Right.
What are we doing?
Yeah, it's a professional fucking league.
So I want to bring this up. So the last time there was a lockout was 2012. Do you remember the Monday night game?
Green Bay game?
Green Bay, Seattle.
That was the Hail Mary and...
Yeah. The Fail Mary, they call it.
Yeah, the Fail
Throw
Mary.
to Golden Tate. And he basically pushed a DB in the back, caught the ball simultaneously with another DB or safety. I can't remember the guy's name. One ref called it a touchdown. The other one called it a touchback.
Yeah. Yep.
And Seattle ended up winning the game. So the guy that called the touchdown, they went with that call. They ended up winning the game. On a Monday night, guess what happened? The lockout ended immediately.
Yeah, because these guys, as much as we've seen some shitty officiating, I mean, they're still the best at what they do.
Yeah.
And why not make it them NFL official full-time refs so they go through all the schooling and new rules and all that bullshit, and you can have a lot more control over that. But no, these owners are pieces of shit. That's usually how that goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, you don't get a hold of a NFL franchise by being the best guy around. I mean, we read up on how the Rooney family fell into
the bootleg racetrack racing. We had to go back in that a little bit. Probably running alcohol during Prohibition. Absolutely.
Alcohol and other things, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure there's lots of other things going on. So, also with this NFL lockout, the owners went ahead and decided to pass a provision with that. So they're going to go ahead and let anything that happens on the field that's not NFL, that's not football related, can be proposed to the booth.
I thought they were already kind of doing that.
Well, they were, but it was an NFL. It goes to the league office, I think, on some of these calls. It goes to New York, right?
Right. So now does like the coach get to say, hey, double check that, or what is the difference?
Yeah, I think there's going to be game time flags that are going to be more prevalent, where they may have to force the calls to go. Once again, this is not going to work out because if they have a lockout, we're going to go right back to 2012 again. And then I heard Roger Goodell, he's kind of been a proponent of AI. You know, the NFL and the owners are kind of leaning that way.
Can anything be sacred on this fucking planet?
No.
Because this is what's going to happen with the umpires in baseball. They're already challenging pitches and shit now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think right now you have your replay challenges, and there should be an eye on the sky. So if they can overturn something quickly or look at a catch or, if somebody bobbled the ball and they can make a quick decision, that's fine. That's where you should end it.
So you don't like the change with Major League Baseball and being able to challenge strikes and balls right there?
No, because I can't challenge balls and strikes in the 95 World Series in Atlanta, so. That would have been an
challenge. Jose Mesa coming in 97. Let's start there.
Yeah, let's start there, actually.
All right. I'd like to challenge that. 100%.
Well, and maybe don't have women or umpires.
Ooh.
You see her, I think it was spring training, but good Lord, they were like right down the pipe. She's calling balls. And
I did see that.
And they have like her statistics of like blown calls. It's insane. She's like the worst, of course, the worst umpire that they have. I think she's still just in AAA, but good Lord.
Yeah, but then you got somebody like Angel Ortiz that was out there, and this guy retired and just notorious for being a shitty ump at home plate, right?
Right, but she probably beats him by a lot.
Okay, but she's not at the Major League Baseball level yet.
I don't think so. I think she was just doing spring training games, but
okay. I mean, this asshole though. I mean, everybody's up in arms about him.
Angel Ortiz?
Oh yeah. And he went ahead and finally retired. So
I gotta.
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta go do something real quick. If you can, do we have a video? You want me to play that Chase the Lauder since we're on baseball?
Yeah, go ahead.
And that'll give me some time. It's just started raining. Oh.
Seeing base runners hop as much as we've seen. There's a ball hit well, deep right field. Goodbye. The legend continues.
Perfect timing. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Since we're going right into Chase the Lauder.
Dude's an animal.
He's an absolute hit. 5 home runs already in what? He had 2 in one game.
So, yeah, it's first 2 plate appearances.
Yeah.
Just fucking hitting nukes. Did we not hear about this guy all year last year?
Well, I guess they brought him up last year, but he didn't get to come to the plate.
Yeah. The fuck are they doing?
Yeah. Well, they're doing what the Dolans do. They're doing the opposite of what the Browns do. They go ahead and they go ahead and draft guys. They develop guys. They're down in the farm system, right? Of course,
Right.
the NFL farm system is college.
Right.
Okay. But now imagine this. Chase DeLauder just lighting it up right now. And I think he's batting like 362.
Yeah, he's on fire. He's
He's
got
on
5
fire,
homers
5
in
home
7
runs.
games.
Now, here's the thing, though. I want you to think about this. Think about this lineup. Steve Kwan, Chase DeLauder.
Give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
I might have to give me 1 second.
You're right. I'm going to be right back myself, folks. We're getting torrential downpours here, so.
Okay. Sorry about that. Living in the Amazon now.
Sorry, I was making it rain too while you were trying to help out with the rain. I want you to think about this lineup, though. I was thinking about this, Ryan. So moving forward, so we got Steve Kwan lead off, Chase DeLauder, and then Travis Manzana. So he's down with the Clippers right now. He was the #1 overall draft pick just a year or two ago. He's down with the Clippers. He's supposed to come up mid-April. He just won a game last night for the Clippers, 9-8. So, and then you got Jose Ramirez.
The lineup everyone's been claiming. I mean, they've needed power and they needed some consistency at the plate to go with the pitching that probably now isn't as good as it was the last 6 years.
Right. If we get them both together, right? But
Never.
then we just went to LA and we just took 2 or 3 from the Dodgers.
Right.
The team with the biggest payroll in baseball by a mile.
Well,
Did you take your home opener yesterday against the Cubs?
Yeah. You know, he'll cool off a little bit. You know, he's going to have his ups and downs. But if you have, you know, Jose's still going to have, I would hope, another 3-4 years of his where he's dangerous, really dangerous at the plate. And, you know, if you can compliment him, you just need 3 or 4 good bats in that lineup. And if you can have another guy like Chase DeLauder in there, and if that prospect comes up and you have 3 really big bats in the lineup, you can compete with anyone.
Yeah. So, I mean, Kwan's a switch, right?
No, he's just
left. He's straight left?
Yeah.
He's straight left? Okay. Then you got DeLauder. DeLauder's a lefty. Lozana. Now he's a right-hander.
Good Lord, thank God.
And then you got Jose, who can switch.
Switch hitter, yeah. Who's probably the best switch hitter of all time, I would say.
Right.
He's just on both sides.
Outside of Eddie Murray, maybe?
Yeah, but I think Eddie was better at the left side of the plate. You know, if you look at the stats, the split stats of him batting left-handed and right-handed, they're basically the same. Like Chipper Jones has talked about how insane that is.
Mm-hmm.
Even I think he was better. Most of the switch hitters are better from the left side. You know, they lose a lot of power going to the right side of the plate for whatever reason. And some of that's just you get more at bats from the left side. But you know, Hosey's done a really amazing job his whole career hitting from both sides of the plate. But yeah, I mean, they're what Chase is doing, that they're putting a lot of juice in that team. I mean, look at the crowds that they're
Drawing
out there. Yeah.
But we've always drawn big crowds.
Yeah, I mean, we've always done pretty good. There was a lull there for a little while, but this early in the season, I mean, it's not 1998 anymore.
No. Well, and your home opener, which was yesterday,
Right.
I mean, that one's always going to be chock full, right?
And it was beautiful out. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, you know, even if you're somebody like, you know, the Nationals, right, or the White Sox, you're going to fill your stadium for your home opener.
Right.
I mean, the trick is, you know, are you able to fill that stadium, you know, when it comes to dog days, you know, when we're talking like July, August.
That's usually when more people come out, though.
Yeah.
The thing is with the Indians is you have to. That's really what pays our payroll. So they kind of, I think, you know, during that 2015 to 2021 run we had, they said like we need to make sure we get 20,000 people in here, like on average, or 25, 30,000, whatever it was, to pay the payroll.
Right.
Those bigger markets don't have to worry about that. Which I don't understand how baseball makes money anymore, but because the TV contracts are shit. It's all localized. Mary Kay should go back to selling cosmetics. Is that what you do? When I seen her picture on that thing, that's what I literally came to mind. She looked like some bitch that's going door to door selling shit.
She's got the pink Cadillac just going around everywhere.
Yep. Ripping Virginia Slims.
Capri Suns. Or not Capri Suns, but the Capri. What the hell were those? The Capris? The damn things look like pool cues. I mean, they were like even thinner around than.
Oh, what were those
called? Capris?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, they should be exciting to watch. Hopefully I can grab a couple of their games. I just hate it. Back in the day, you could just turn it on. They're on channel 31 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, you know, we might have to get a few pirated games in there.
Right. Well, I mean, I have Hulu Live. They should be somewhere on there.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to get together for a few of those too. So.
Yeah, maybe do a live stream of
sure
some of their bigger matchups or something like that.
Sure. All right. I really don't have anything else. NCAA tournament starts back up tonight. We're in the Final Four, so we have Illinois, right? Illinois. Yeah, Illinois is playing.
I haven't looked at our bracket standings. I'm sure I'm.
Oh, no, I'm done. I'm 100%.
Yeah, I'm in 7th.
Yeah, you're probably better than me. So actually, you have Michigan as one of the winners, or you have Michigan as your winner. So
Joey Wareslam, huh? Came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, Joey Wareham. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad he got in. He's part of my fantasy team or fantasy group that I'm in. So
I still have a max of 117, which is like second.
Yeah. So, I mean, the best thing for you at this point is you want to go ahead and have, as much as you hate to say it, Michigan needs to win.
Well, you hate to say it. I just say that they're a basketball school.
Okay. It's fair. So, yeah, appreciate everybody coming out for that. With that the Duke loss, that sunk.
Yeah, that screwed me. Yeah, I need Michigan to win. That's the only thing.
Yeah, you need Michigan to win. Actually, if you have Michigan win, you're going to finish second, right?
I might.
Yeah, you're going to, because John Tory has had Duke going against Michigan, and he's probably going to. If Michigan ends up winning it all, you're going to finish second.
I mean, Wareham's max is only 106.
Right.
John Tory.
Yeah, he's the guy.
He still has Illinois, so I need Illinois to lose, right?
So Wareham though had Wareham had the Gators winning it all.
Right.
So
he still has Arizona and UConn in it though. But
he
had Florida. He had Florida winning it all, so UConn doesn't matter.
So who you got tonight?
Go blow, I guess.
You're right. So 8:49 tonight. Yeah, we have Illinois is going on right now against UConn. UConn with 18,
UConn's up
18-9.
18-11 is what I see.
Okay. Just as an updated bet.
Yeah, no. I mean, we got the draft coming up. What here? 2 weeks?
Yeah, April 23rd. We're
3
gonna
weeks.
we're gonna go ahead and do a live stream for that. Correct?
Yep.
We've talked about.
We might as well make a thing for that on Facebook.
Sure.
Start it out early so people can get that invite.
Right. Yeah,
start that live stream at like 6:30 or something like that.
Yeah, that works for me.
Do a little pregame.
Yeah, we'll try to drill down some stuff. Of course, there could be even before, earlier that day, there could be some trades that could happen to adjust the draft. We're planning on at least live streaming just like we did last year, the entire first round, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I might get back on here on Friday and do the second and third rounds as well, but we'll see. Okay.
Well, I might too.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't know what's going to happen as far as that goes, but yeah, I'm planning on it. So,
okay.
But definitely Thursday night we'll do like we did last year, do a complete live stream of it. And don't know exactly the ins and outs, like you said, as far as what we can show, what we can't show.
We'll have something going. We'll have something special lined up for it. We'll have the ticker going on the bottom, and we'll have some flashing lights and dancing girls for you.
Sure. All right. Anything else you want to go ahead and add, Ryan?
No, roll Tribe, and I guess go blow. Yeah. Win me some money. If I end up winning this thing after being in like 8th place the whole time, I'll be fucking ecstatic.
I think the best you're going to come in is Michigan wins. The best you're going to come in is second. So even because John Tory, if Michigan wins, he's going to win it. He's got a max of 126. You got a max of 117. So, but hey.
Even second,
nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
even second.
Taking 30%.
I've been in between 9th and 7th place this whole time.
Sure.
I just completely won it too.
I know. I hate you so much.
I filled that thing in with like 10 minutes to go.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. I think we have Monday off, so I don't know if you want to do something Monday. We could get back on here and maybe do another mock draft.
Yeah, I'd be up for that. Monday night, I have to look at my sports schedule on that.
Okay.
I don't.
But check out the description. Get into our Discord channel. Still trying to get that filled. And, we'll be spitting out some more content. I will try to get this get some of our episodes uploaded to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all that good stuff.
Fantastic.
Just need to get these episodes to download correctly. So, but other than that, I think that's it.
All right. Thank you, sir. And happy Easter, everybody.
Yep. Happy Easter.
All right.